All right, guys, we're not in our usual environment today. We're actually at my shop where I work, and we're just gonna jump right into this. As you guys know, I have all custom fuel lines and brake lines underneath this car. I don't need all the factory brake lines and fuel lines that are all routed up through here in this sheathing. So what my plan is tonight is I'm gonna probably yank all of that out. I've already started on some of it, so this line's just kind of chilling there. As you guys can see, I have all my new brake lines all ran up inside the cabin, and if you guys haven't seen that video, you can refer back to that one. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. Also, for those of you who do remember the brake line tuck, I had to drill in my self tappers into the chassis, so I'm going to grab a cutting wheel, cut all these guys off just so they're not a mile long. It's pretty exciting having this car up on a lift. It is so much more convenient to just be able to get up under here and walk underneath and work on it instead of laying on my back. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there for the night. I'm getting pretty tired and it's like midnight right now. I might have to work tomorrow. It's the only reason why I'm closing up shop a little early. I also gotta clean up the floor. This car is filthy. Got a fair amount done. This is all the old stuff just chilling in the garbage can. So not gonna be needing that where we're going. And I didn't necessarily need to remove any of it, but I just like the idea of it being nice and clean under here and having fresh lines, and like if it doesn't need to be there, then why have it there? It's kind of where I'm at. Not bad for the first night of working on it, and it's awesome having it up on a lift too. Catch up with you guys tomorrow. Now that I got the fuel tank out, I'm kind of thinking that I want to do a fuel cell on this. When I pulled that tank out, I found up inside the filler neck hose. Not sure if you guys could see that, but it's a lot of like rust and varnished fuel up inside of there, it looks like. Regardless of what caused it, the fact of the matter is it's an issue that needs to be addressed. And what I'm thinking is I found one online. It is a OEM location fuel cell. It'll sit right in this ballpark right here. And it's 5.5 gallons as opposed to the factory 13.2 gallons. Kind of ties the project together a little bit better. So I'm thinking while I'm in here doing the fuel lines, I would just throw a fuel cell up in here, my AN lines directly to the fuel cell, and then install an inline external fuel pump as well. No matter what route I decide to take with this car, I'll never run out of fuel basically. So we'll be good on that. Injectors are good, my fuel system will be good, my pump will be good. I'll be dialed for if I ever want to go turbo route or anything like that. Kind of does put this project back a little bit, but I mean, I'd rather do it right than have to come back up under here and do it again. I've been off camera the last couple of hours and all day yesterday. I was able to get the T-bracket all bolted up. The header isn't sagging. Before it was like that. My shift cables were touching the exhaust, so I got an Adele clamp up in here. And I wrapped my Hybrid Racing no-cut shift box in some of that reflective heat tape. And yeah, we're looking pretty dialed so far. Right now, just a matter of waiting on parts at the moment. Not a huge deal, but that's where we're at as of right now. I got a bunch of parts on the way for this car right now, and the fuel system is going to be ordered tonight. But once I'm able to get all those parts ordered, it's going to be a quick turnaround time on this, I'm thinking. In the meantime, I will touch bases with you guys once all my parts show up.